forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you, get 18% off. We out. All right, man. It seems that Errol Spence was involved in a street fight about a week ago at the club. I'll put the video in the description so you can check it out. It didn't look like Errol Spence threw any punches, but some things are coming out that's involving the crash that he was in a few months ago. All of it is alleged, but let's talk about it. We back, Goodfella Sports TV. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And we know Errol Spence is the unified WBC IBF world title holder at the welterweight division. And apparently his best friend or his friend Yella Beezy got street beef with another rapper named Mo. I think they have Mo, Yella Beezy both on DJ Vlad TV, so you can put Vlad TV in YouTube and check out their interviews. I don't know the depth of their beef. I'm not from Dallas. But they do got beef, right? So what happened the other night was Errol Spence was in the club, OT Genesis, basically put it on Snapchat, and him and Yella Beezy in the club turned up. No, Errol Spence didn't appear to have any alcohol in his cup. Now, I seen the video, and I put all the video links in the description on the source link. The first video link probably being there, one of them is Yella Beezy yelling, talking about, I ran down on that fool. I ran down on him, right? And he's getting in his car, and it seemed like he didn't put some hands on somebody. All right? I'm like, oh, well, Earl's with him. That ain't too smart. All right, but you didn't see Earl in the video. So then somebody sent me the video yesterday. They running down on the guy. Now, they saying in the comment section it was Yella Beezy's security team. All right? So they ran down on this dude right in the right corner at the bottom named Rainwater. I guess Rainwater is Mo's manager. And they ran down on him, and it appears they put the Beast by Dre on him. Now, when a truck moved, Errol Spence is standing there. It appears to be Errol Spence. You could tell by his haircut and his stature and even the clothes he had on in the club from the OT Genesis Snapchat, video. And I'll put that video in the description as well. I'll try to put them in order where you need to watch them. It didn't appear that Errol Spence did anything because you can't see. It was a big, Yukon Denali type truck, Escalade type of truck that was there. But Errol Spence just standing there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he ran down or he was just going to his car, but he's standing there. You know what I'm saying? And the car moved. He just walking casually, and it appears that the dude he get dropped and knocked out, but he pops his head up, and Errol Spence is walking away. Then he just drops again. So I don't know if somebody hit him with a taser or it was a late reaction or whatever the situation may be. But like I said before, I didn't see him hit the guy, but being involved in that environment, this is people don't get. People say, well, he deserved to have a good time. See, people would defend anything he do. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's just at the club having a good time. He's entrenched in a street beef. You know what I'm saying? I think he want to be close to the street life instead of just being a professional boxer. He one of them dudes that come from a good background, 2-parent household, DeSoto, Texas, right side of Dallas. I think he want to be a street dude. And that's not unusual. Most athletes want to be rappers. Most rappers want to be athletes. But hanging around with these guys, he going to end up in the pine box, or he's not going to end up having no career. All right? And what people don't understand is once you do something traumatic and you got an open case, which he'll beat the case. Obviously, he got some bread and he cool with Jerry Jones. But once you got an open case and you just had a traumatic experience, what was that? November, December, January, February, about 3 or 4 months ago, depending on what part of November it happened in. Once you had that type of experience, and you back in the club again, you back, chilling with the same people, doing the same thing you're doing, hanging, even if you're not drinking, you start doing that. You don't want to be in that environment. You know what I'm saying? You trying to rehabilitate yourself. You trying to get ready for your next fight. You know what I'm saying? You should be hugging your kids. You should be changing it up. When things traumatic happen in people's lives, they usually switch it up. They usually change it up and do things a little bit different. And then eventually they may revert back to what they done, or they may never revert back to what they done. But what's coming out is that somebody sent it to me. This could be true. It can't be true. They said what they not telling y'all about the crash is that Errol Spence was being chased allegedly by Mo's team in Rainwater. Mo and Rainwater, some people So that night they was chasing Earl. That's what they saying. And that's how Earl crashed the car. So Earl is entrenched in this beef. So maybe them running down on him and Earl standing over there or being, semi-involved. Earl is entrenched in the beef. You know what I'm saying? And remember, this kid, Yella Beezy, almost lost his life. His van or something got shot up down there. And is that something that you want to be a part of? And as his father, you can't make him do nothing. He the breadwinner. But he still have a amount of respect for your opinion. So basically, they said they chased down Errol Spence, and that's why he crashed. So this is something he probably did routinely, was drive under the influence. He probably like, ain't shit gonna happen. I'm a great drunk driver like Phil from Hangover. But what they saying is, the reason he crashed the car just wasn't because he was drunk. He crashed him because he was chasing him, and that's why he had the gun with him, allegedly. They said they couldn't link the gun to him. So they could have been chasing Earl, and when he crashed the car, they could have dropped the gun. You know what I'm saying? They figured they got him. Or he could have just dropped this gun, but it wasn't registered to him, or they covered it up for him, saying it wasn't linked to him. And it was a nice gun. You know what I'm saying? So they saying they, allegedly Mo and his team chased down Earl. He crashed the whip, and that's why, not because he was drunk. And it's unfortunate, man. You know what I'm saying? That you don't want to seem like no hoe. You don't want to seem like you ain't riding for the team. But he got more to lose than all of them. All these dudes can blow up and rap and still won't make the money that Earl can make. Rappers ain't got no real money, bro. You know what I'm saying? They don't. Not compared to the money he can make. This is a dude that can generate over $100 million. He working with Jerry and sponsorships. He can be a billionaire. Making the right financial investments. And here he is in the petty street beef that we seen rappers die time and time again. For whatever reason it is. In their hometown. They need to cut it out. And it's hard. It's hard to put your pride aside when you get knocked down the street and they jump you and y'all going back and forth. Why make Dallas shoes? Why not just work together and throw it to the side? But this is why a lot of cities, they got a lot of great talent like Dallas in the music game. They don't really thrive because Atlanta work together. Dallas, and other places, they just tend not to work together. They tend to beef. And both of these rappers, I guarantee you, got enough talent to go worldwide and be consistent with it. But Errol Spence is throwing his career away. So, like I said before, now it's starting to make sense. Now it's making sense. You thinking like, I get it. You're going to carry the sticky because you got the whip. You got the bread. You know what I'm saying? But now it's making sense of why he carried the gun. Now it's making sense why he crashed like that. You know what I'm saying? Because if you impaired, ain't nobody speeding when they impaired. Especially somebody that do it. You basically taking your time and he was speeding trying to get away from them. That's what it sounds like, allegedly. So they beefing hard. If I'm his father, man, we got to get up out of it. And this is why you got to move out your area. This is why he wasn't from the hood, but this is why you can't. This is why local rappers don't really make it and they get slammed in their hood. Or when they do make it, they come back, they get slammed in their hood. Athletes too. This is why, a lot of athletes don't stay by the crib young in their career. Errol Spence need to get out of Texas. They need to move him to Beverly Hills. They need to move him to New York. They need to move him wherever else. Vegas. He need to change the scenery ASAP. He need to change the scenery like pronto. Because if he keep hanging around here, the career may be the last thing he worried about you losing. This dude might mess around and lose his life. And it explains why he was in the situation. He probably was talking junk because he know he can't hit him because his hands are legal weapons. That's why he had ran down with the rest of them on old boy because old boy tried to kill him. But hey, it is what it is. I'll link all the videos in the description showing the evidence. The story is alleged, reported. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation to the channel? That link's in the description. Best way to donate is share the video. Let me know what you guys think about it. Like I said, I linked all the video sources in the description or the source link. I'll try to put them in order as I saw them. One time for the one time. Goodfellas Sports TV. Share the video. We gone.